Have you ever listened to someone speaking English and thought, they're talking way too fast? Maybe you played the same video 3 times. Maybe you slowed it down. Maybe you even turned on subtitles, but it still felt impossible to understand. So you told yourself, my listening is terrible. Or maybe you thought, native speakers speak too fast. But what if I told you something surprising? Most of the time, they are not speaking as fast as you think. Your ears simply haven't learned to recognize English at normal speed yet, and those are two very different things. My name is Emma, and this is Train Your English Brain. I want to tell you about a student named Kevin. Kevin loved watching English videos online. Every evening, he watched interviews, travel videos, and podcasts, but after just a few minutes, he became frustrated. He said, Emma, I can understand you when you speak, but when I watch YouTube, everyone sounds twice as fast. I asked him an interesting question. Do you think they're actually speaking twice as fast? He paused. I guess so. So we decided to test it. I played a short interview, then I played another recording of a different native speaker, then another. Something surprising happened. Most of them were speaking at almost the same speed. The difference wasn't their speed. The difference was Kevin's familiarity with their voices. He had listened to my voice many times. His brain already knew my rhythm, my pronunciation, my accent, but every new speaker sounded completely different. That made everything feel much faster. Think about your best friend. You can probably recognize their voice after only one word. Now imagine talking to a stranger on the phone. Even if both people speak at the same speed, the stranger often feels harder to understand. Why? Because your brain has not learned that voice yet. Listening works the same way. Many learners believe listening is about hearing words. Actually, listening is about recognizing patterns. Your ears hear every sound, but your brain must decide what those sounds mean. That takes practice. Kevin didn't believe me. He still thought people were speaking too quickly, so I gave him a simple experiment. Every day for 1 week, he listened to exactly the same 3-minute podcast, not 10 different podcasts, the same one, again and again and again. On the first day, he understood maybe 40%. On the second day, it felt a little easier. By the fourth day, he noticed something. Strange. The speaker sounded slower, but the recording wasn't slower at all. His brain had simply learned the sound patterns. The speed hadn't changed. His understanding had. That is one of the biggest secrets in language learning. When your understanding improves, people seem to slow down. Imagine walking into a dark room you've never seen before. At first, everything feels confusing. You move carefully, you bump into furniture. Then, after a few days, you know where everything is. The room didn't change. You did. Listening is exactly the same. Another mistake many learners make is trying to understand every single word. Suppose someone says, I was gonna grab something before work. A learner may think, what is gonna? What is grab? What was that last word? By the time they finish thinking, the speaker has already said 2 more sentences. Listening is like catching a train. If you stop to examine every passenger, you'll miss the train. Instead, your goal is to understand the message, not every word. Kevin struggled with this. Whenever he heard an unfamiliar word, he stopped listening. His attention stayed on that one word. Meanwhile, the conversation continued without him. I told him, let the unknown word go. It wasn't easy, but he tried. A week later, he told me something interesting. I understand more, even though I still don't know every word. Exactly. Understanding is not collecting every word. It is connecting the important ideas. I also asked Kevin another question. When you listen in your own language, do you hear every word perfectly? He laughed. No. Sometimes people mumble. Sometimes there is noise. Sometimes people interrupt each other. And yet, you still understand because your brain fills in the missing pieces. Native speakers do this all the time. English learners expect themselves to understand 100%. That expectation creates unnecessary pressure. You don't need 100%. You need enough to follow the conversation. One afternoon, Kevin came to class smiling. He said, "I watched a travel video yesterday, and I understood almost everything." I asked him, "Was the speaker slower?" He laughed. "No, my ears were just better." That sentence made me very happy, because he had finally discovered the truth. Listening is not a race against fast speakers. It is training your brain to recognize familiar sounds. The more familiar those sounds become, the less difficult they feel. This is why children can understand their parents easily, but sometimes struggle to understand a new teacher. The voices are different. The rhythm is different. After enough exposure, the new voice becomes familiar too. The same thing happens in English. Every new accent feels difficult at first. American English, British English, Australian English, Canadian English. Each one has its own rhythm, its own pronunciation, its own melody. Don't expect your ears to understand everything immediately. Give them time. Think about learning to recognize faces. The first day at a new job, everyone looks unfamiliar. After a few weeks, you recognize people instantly. Nothing changed about their faces. Your brain simply learned them. Listening works exactly the same way. Months later, Kevin sent me a message. He said, "I don't complain that people speak too fast anymore." Instead, he asked a different question. "How can I make my ears even stronger?" That is a much better question, because now he understood that the problem wasn't the speakers, it wasn't speed, it was familiarity, and familiarity can be trained. So here's your challenge for today. Choose one short English video, just one. Listen to it every day for 1 week. Don't worry if you don't understand everything the first time. Don't search for a new video every day. Stay with the same one. Notice how the speaker slowly begins to sound slower, not because they changed, but because your brain did. Remember this, when someone sounds too fast, it doesn't always mean they are speaking too fast. Sometimes your ears are simply meeting that kind of English for the very first time. And every hour you spend listening makes the next conversation a little easier. Your ears are learning, your brain is adapting, and one day you'll suddenly realize something. The English that once sounded impossibly fast now sounds completely normal. My name is Emma. I will see you in the next episode.